bro. So as you guys can see here, Caitlin Clark will be in the 3-point contest. So this is the official poster. Sonia Citron, Caitlin Clark, Alicia Gray, Sabrina Ionesou Kelsey Plum. I'm talking about nothing but sharp shooters, bro. These are going to be buckets getting buckets, bro. These are the best 3-point shooters in the WNBA. It is going to be a sight to see. July 18th, Indianapolis, live on ESPN at 8 p.m. This is
Breaking developments have confirmed Caitlin Clark's participation in the upcoming WNBA three-point shooting competition. Despite previous statements indicating reluctance to participate in such events during her rookie season, Clark has officially committed to the contest taking place at Indianapolis Stadium on July 18th. The competition will feature 5 elite shooters from across the league: Sonia Citron, Caitlin Clark, Alicia Gray, Sabrina Ionesou, and Kelsey Plum. This lineup represents the premier long-range specialists in women's professional basketball, promising an exceptional display of shooting prowess. The event will be broadcast live on ESPN at 8 p.m., providing national exposure for the competition. Clark's decision to participate holds particular significance given her initial hesitation about engaging in All-Star Weekend activities during her first professional season.
Indianapolis, live on ESPN at 8 p.m. This is legendary. So this is Christine Brennan X account, man. She released this earlier today, pretty much stating that they asked 39 anonymous basketball WNBA players who will be the face of the league within the next 5 years. And yeah, this wasn't even close. It said, so what so many do not seem to understand, and I write about this in my book, Caitlin.
The timing proves strategic as the event occurs in Indianapolis, allowing her to compete before her home crowd. This setting could provide additional motivation and fan support during the competition. Recent polling data reveals Clark's growing influence within the league. A survey of 39 anonymous WNBA players asked about the future face of the league over the next 5 years. The results showed Clark receiving 53% of responses, indicating strong peer recognition of her impact and potential longevity as a marquee player. Analysis suggests Clark's appeal extends beyond traditional basketball metrics.
You do not seem to understand, and I write about this in my book. Caitlin Clark is a basketball player, yes, but she's really an entertainer. The long threes, the passes, the fast pace. She is a high wire act. She brings in new fans to be entertained. No one else does that. And it's crazy she said entertain, because I've been saying this, man. When you take Caitlin Clark off the ball, bro, and you put her in this motion offense, that takes away the allure.
Her playing style combines entertainment value with competitive excellence, featuring deep three-point attempts, creative passing sequences, and up-tempo gameplay. This approach attracts new audiences seeking dynamic athletic performances rather than conventional basketball strategies. The entertainment aspect of Clark's game has become a central discussion point regarding her professional development. When constrained by structured offensive systems, her natural flair and spontaneous playmaking ability become limited. This restriction potentially diminishes the spectacle that drew millions of viewers during her collegiate career. Coaching approaches that emphasize motion offense and reduced individual creativity may conflict with Clark's strengths.
That takes away the allure of Caitlin Clark. That takes away what we love to see in Iowa, the logo threes, the no-look passes, the just downright entertainment. And quite frankly, when Caitlin Clark is not being herself, it's not as fun to watch. I'll be one of the first people to admit that, bro. If Caitlin Clark ain't doing her thing from three, I don't really want to look at it. If she can't hit no-look passes, throw quarterback bombs down the court, I don't want to look at it, bro. And that's just the nature of the business, and I feel like a lot.
The balance between team strategy and individual expression remains an ongoing challenge for organizations seeking to maximize both player potential and team success. These philosophical differences continue to generate debate within basketball circles. League viewership and attendance patterns demonstrate Clark's drawing power across various markets. International fans have traveled significant distances specifically to witness her performances, indicating indicating global appeal that transcends traditional basketball demographics. This phenomenon has created unprecedented demand for tickets and merchandise. Television ratings consistently spike during Clark's appearances, suggesting her presence directly influences viewer engagement.
Quarterback bombs down the court. I don't want to look at it, bro. And that's just the nature of the business. And I feel like a lot of these coaches, preferably in the Indiana Fever organization, don't like that. They don't like that style of play. They don't like that Caitlin Clark has as much star power as she has. They don't like any of it. And quite frankly, they're going to lose everything. The league is going to lose. They're going to lose if they do not let Caitlin be Caitlin, bro. That's just the moral of the story. I'm just hate to be the bearer of bad news, but y'all been tripping, bro, all season long. Y'all just been tripping, not letting Caitlin Clark be herself.
The correlation between her playing time, shooting opportunities, and audience retention has become apparent through various statistical analyses. These metrics highlight the commercial value of maximizing her on-court impact. Future competition may emerge from incoming collegiate talent, particularly players like Juju Watkins, who possess similar star potential. Watkins' combination of skill, charisma, and market appeal could challenge Clark's position as the league's primary attraction. The development of multiple marquee players would benefit overall league growth and sustainability. Watkins' game demonstrates versatility and entertainment value comparable to Clark's collegiate performance.
Not letting Caitlin Clark be herself, and it's really disturbing. A lot of fans is tuning out, man, but hopefully moving forward, Stephanie White did it in the first half of the last game, gave the ball to Caitlin, let her do what she do, but hopefully moving forward, we get the chance to see her do this more often. Now, it stated in the Athletic poll, 53% of WNBA players who replied said Caitlin Clark will be the face of the WNBA in 5 years. Only 53%.
Her ability to create highlight reel plays while maintaining competitive effectiveness suggests she could generate similar fan interest upon entering the professional ranks. This potential rivalry could elevate both players' profiles. The current landscape favors Clark's continued dominance given her established fan base and proven track record. However, injury concerns and system limitations could affect her long-term trajectory. Maintaining health and finding optimal coaching fits remain crucial factors in sustaining her current momentum. Recent team activities show Clark appearing relaxed and confident during practice sessions.
5 years. Only 53%. Record TV ratings, attendance moving to bigger arenas just for her massive cultural fame is what's going to stop. No. How did they not see this? Then it goes on and it get deep into this poll. It say, who will be the face of the WNBA? Now, I said this in a video before. Juju Watkins, I believe it's going to be closer with Juju Watkins and Caitlin.
Her shooting performance and warm-ups suggest readiness for upcoming competitions, including the three-point contest. This positive body language indicates improved comfort with her professional environment. Team dynamics appear to be stabilizing with coaching adjustments that better utilize Clark's natural abilities. The balance between individual showcase moments and team-oriented play continues evolving as the organization learns to maximize her impact. These adjustments could influence her performance in marquee events. The upcoming contest provides an opportunity for Clark to demonstrate her shooting capabilities on a national stage.
Watkins and Caitlin. If Juju Watkins can return from this injury and be the Juju that we all know she could be, she's going to give Caitlin a run for her money. I just have to be honest. I believe Juju Watkins has star power written all over her. A lot of people might not believe it, but her game is for real. You know what I'm saying? I had the pleasure of viewing it face to face. She's totally different from Angel. She could actually ball. And I feel like if Juju Watkins come back, develop into a star player, which we all
Success in this format could reinforce her status as an elite performer while potentially attracting additional fan interest. The competition also offers a platform for showcasing personality and competitive spirit. Recognition ceremonies for teammates like Aaliyah Boston demonstrate the league's commitment to honoring player contributions across multiple dimensions. Boston's community impact and leadership qualities received acknowledgement through official recognition in Massachusetts, highlighting how players can influence society beyond athletic performance. Such celebrations emphasize the broader role professional athletes play in their communities. The combination of athletic excellence and social responsibility creates lasting legacies that extend beyond individual statistics or championships.
Something that was a shock. So 53.8% of players, and I understand it's only 39%, but again, that's like, what, 20? Or 39 players, like what, 25, 30% of the league? And 53.8% mentioned Caitlin Clark. So 19 of the 30 of the 39 said Caitlin Clark. You got a few Paige Beckers, I'm guessing all the UConn players. Because let's be honest, Paige Beckers is not going to be the face of the WNBA.
These examples provide models for other players seeking to maximize their platform influence. The integration of entertainment value, competitive success, and community engagement represents the evolving nature of professional sports marketing. Players who excel across these dimensions position themselves for sustained relevance and influence within their respective leagues. Clark's trajectory suggests she understands these multifaceted expectations. Future developments will determine whether current momentum can be sustained throughout Clark's career. The balance between immediate entertainment value and long-term competitive success remains a crucial consideration for both player and organization.
Paige Beckers is not going to be the face of the WNBA. She's not fun enough to watch. And we've got the most... I'm convinced most people that are saying Juju Watkins only watch Juju Watkins highlights. I mean that. Like, Juju Watkins, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, everybody calls Caitlin Clark inefficient. But, like, Juju Watkins shoots like 40% from the field. She shoots like 40% from the field and 30% from three. Like, everyone talks about...
The upcoming three-point contest represents one milestone in this ongoing journey. A recent survey revealed surprising results when WNBA players were asked to identify who they believe will represent the league's future in 5 years. The outcome generated considerable discussion across basketball communities, with Caitlin Clark emerging as the overwhelming choice among active players. The survey results showed that 53.8% of participating players selected Clark as the likely future representative of women's professional basketball. This percentage translated to approximately 19 out of 39 surveyed players, representing roughly 25 to 30% of the entire league. The response rate and overwhelming support for Clark caught many observers off guard, particularly given previous voting patterns where Clark received minimal recognition in other categories.
And 30% from three. Like, everyone talks about Caitlin Clark's inefficiency. Juju Watkins' efficiency in college, her shooting percentage in college, is worse than Caitlin's in the WNBA. She just lets it fly. And also averages nearly 4 turnovers a game in college. Like, Juju Watkins, as a negative assist to turnover ratio, shoots a worse percentage than Caitlin Clark. She is a dog on defense, though. She is an absolute dog. I'm going to be honest, she's an absolute dog on defense, so I'm not going to say...
Notably, Clark received 0 votes when players were asked to identify the current best player in the WNBA. This outcome makes perfect sense from a basketball perspective, as Clark has not yet reached that elite level. However, the gap between her current performance and top-tier status appears manageable. Her path to becoming the league's premier player requires improvements in shooting consistency, defensive awareness, and shot selection. These represent a
out with Juju, but like, Sarah Strong won't ever be the face because she's like the female Jokic. But Sarah Strong's way better than Juju Watkins. Like, watching the two of them in college, like, Juju is, like... Juju's good, but her highlights make her look better than she is. Sarah Strong is fantastic, but she doesn't have the greatest highlights. She does not have the greatest highlights, but Sarah Strong is absolutely fantastic. But A'ja Wilson, I'm surprised A'ja Wilson only...
Other candidates mentioned in the survey included several notable names. Paige Buchers received some support, likely from former Connecticut teammates, though her playing style lacks the entertainment value typically associated with league ambassadors. Her game, while fundamentally sound, doesn't generate the excitement necessary for maximum fan engagement. Juju Watkins also received votes, though this support appears to stem from highlight reel viewing rather than comprehensive game analysis. Watkins shoots approximately 40% from the field and 30% from three-point range during her college career.
A'ja Wilson only got, 2 votes? I'm surprised she only got 2 votes because A'ja Wilson's only going to be, like, if I'm not mistaken, she's 29? And she's only going to be 34 years old. I don't think she's a face right now, but, like, she'll be 33 years old in 5 years. I think it's a craze. I'm surprised that the WNBA players didn't say that because age is still probably going to be in her prime. Probably still going to be on the tail end of her prime in 5 years. But
her efficiency numbers actually fall below Clark's professional statistics despite competing at the collegiate level. Additionally, Watkins averages nearly 4 turnovers per game and maintains a negative assist-to-turnover ratio. While her defensive intensity deserves recognition, her overall impact doesn't match the hype surrounding her performances. Sarah Strong represents an interesting alternative candidate. Her playing style resembles a female version of Nikola Jokic, emphasizing fundamental basketball over flashy highlights.
But Angel Reese being the face of the league is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I think she's been insane recently, but that's not going to happen. And then also, the funniest thing about this is in 5 years' time, Dominique Malonga is going to be young, is going to be the age that Hailey Van Lith is right now. Dominique Malonga is going to be 24 years old in 5 years' time. If Malonga ends up being the face of the WNBA in 5 years, then fair F.
Strong consistently outperforms Watkins in actual game situations, though her steady approach doesn't generate the same viral moments. Her basketball IQ and versatility make her a more complete player than some higher-profile prospects. Aja Wilson's limited support in the survey surprised many observers. At 29 years old currently, Wilson will be 34 in 5 years, potentially still competing at an elite level. Her prime years should extend through this time frame, making her a logical choice for continued leadership.
In 5 years, then fair play to her. Fair play to her. Like, she's going to be the GOAT. If she's the face of the WNBA in 5 years, she's the GOAT. And I want to find out who voted for Cameron Brink. Like, I really want to find out who voted for Cameron Brink, because that is the most crazy one. Cameron Brink, it's not like Cameron Brink's born in 01, isn't she? Yeah, so Cameron Brink, it's December the 31st. But, like, she's older than Caitlin Clark.
The fact that she received only 2 votes suggests players may be looking toward younger talent rather than established stars. Angel Reese's inclusion in the discussion, while generating some support, appears unrealistic given current trajectory patterns. Despite recent impressive performances, her overall skill set and playing style don't align with traditional league ambassador qualities. Her impact remains primarily in specific areas rather than comprehensive court leadership. The survey revealed an interesting demographic consideration. Dominique Malonga will be 24 years old in 5 years, the same age as current players like Hailey Van Lith.
But, like, she's older than Caitlin Clark. She's coming back from an ACL injury. She does not have a flashy game at all. She's a great shot blocker. No one knows how she's going to be. Like, I don't think we're going to see Cameron Brink as a good WNBA player this year. I think she was a good but flawed player as a rookie. Like, she's way too foul prone to be on the floor that much. Like, if you want to say the face of the WNBA, because she'll probably end up just being a model in her off season, and that's something. But, like, on the court,
if Malonga emerges as the league's primary representative by that time, her development would represent one of the most remarkable progressions in basketball history. Such an outcome would establish her among the sport's all-time greats. Cameron Brink's inclusion among vote recipients raised questions about selection criteria. Born in 2001, Brink is actually older than Clark while recovering from a significant ACL injury. Her game lacks the flashy elements typically associated with league ambassadors, though she excels as a shot blocker and defensive presence.